Hello, Dennis speaking. This is my entry to Jeff Various Vinyls contest bands you've seen live. I've picked five bands or artists, and I'm gonna start with the last concert I saw, who was a concert by Michael Monroe, lead singer, lead singer, sorry, of Anna Rocks. I picked his vinyl at the show, signed vinyl by the band. Michael Monroe. The tour was for the One Man Gang uh, album. Great performance by Michael Monroe. They played almost 2 hours, I guess. Lots of songs from the last record, which is always great. I like when bands play lots of songs from the last record. It shows that they are really backing it up, and they don't just go for the greatest hits set list you usually get. What can I say? You had Steve Conti on guitar, Sammy Yafa from the Hundred Rocks days on bass, played a few Hundred Rocks songs, a few Demolition 23 songs, and on top of the record, I also went home with this little guitar pick, which is always nice. Uh, that's it for Michael Monroe. The next band, I can't help it. It has to be Rammstein. I saw them also this year for their last album called Rammstein. So this is the vinyl. Once again, they play a lot of songs from the last record, which is great. A lot of firework as usual. A very very impressive opening of the concert. I think some people must just die when they see Rammstein because there was such firepower and it just explodes everywhere. If your heart is weak, just don't go. Rammstein, okay. Next band is Van Halen. This is one band I never thought I'd seen live. I did back in 1995. That was for the Balance tour. Proof is here. Little guitar pick by Eddie. Balance tour. Hope you see this right. 1995, and it was indeed in Paris. Voila. They played 2 nights. I went to one. It was a brilliant show, obviously. Few selections from the Balance album. The greatest hits live show. I remember this being very tough concert with the crowd. You know, there was a lot of movement in the crowd back in the 90s. I think people were crazier in the crowd nowadays, or maybe I'm just getting older. I don't know. That's it. So Van Halen, I'd love to see them again. I don't know if it will happen, but let's keep our finger crossed. Next band is Tomahawk for that very first album, Tomahawk. Tomahawk is a project by Mike Patton, the former lead singer of Faith No More, or still singer of Faith No More. I think they're working on some new music. Brilliant first record, brilliant show. Well, almost every song on the record was on the set list. Saw them in Paris, went to London to see them at the Astoria Club. Brilliant concert, especially at the end when Mike Patton decided to get the photographer back in front of the stage and pee on them. You don't get to see that very often, not even in a Rammstein show. So I don't know why he did that. Maybe he was pissed for some reason, but he did. So it was a great show. Last artist I'd like to talk about is Prince. So I got a chance to see him on a few occasions in Paris 2 or 3 times, and in London and in Switzerland. Don't have a lot of vinyl by Prince. I can show you this one here. Voila. You have the vinyl and the CD on this one. A nice little package. I saw him in London at the O2. It was great. Not my favorite show by him because we didn't get to see him too much. Uh, but after the O2 performance, he went to the Indigo Club and played an after show where he just delivered from beginning to end. It was insane. And some of the songs from that after show, you can hear them on this. This is a book he released. Plenty of very nice picture of Prince, but a CD in it with performances from his Indigo nights during these 21 nights stay at the O2. So great stuff here. I must also mention the show he did at the Montreux Jazz Festival. He played 3 nights and got to see one of these nights. And if you can get your hand on this, this is 3 nights, 3 show by Prince. This is not very official, so I don't know how you do that, but maybe you can find them on YouTube for free because no, I'm not a really big fan of bootlegs, but I need them with this one. The free show are there. Pro shots, great. So I was on night 2, and I also went to the after show with the Graham Station. So what can I say? Prince, brilliant. You don't get to see this kind of artist a lot. You know, every show is different. Every performance is crazy. So many hits, of course, and so many surprises, rearrangements, and improvisation. So that's it. That's my entry. Bye bye. See you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for comments and likes. Cheers.